I guess an intro would be, we are gathering to discuss some things. Things related to marketing, things related to websites, stuff we like, stuff we don't like, I guess whatever kind of comes up. But specifically today, we're going to go through a couple of websites that aren't like amazing, but they could be.
All of these websites have caught our eye, some for less than good reasons.
Yeah, and we picked a couple that we liked as well, and maybe we can share a couple of those. They're totally random. I don't even think the one that I know I picked anyway has nothing to do with any website we've ever made. I just thought it was cool, and yeah, we'll get into it. Okay.
So like at first glance, you might think that this is a cool website because it's outer space. It's got a spaceman.
Nice colors.
Very colorful.
Fun.
But the problem is it's very hard to read.
Oh no.
On this background. That's a huge no-no. This is like accessibility fail 100%. Cannot read this text.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it also gets really small too. And I feel like this isn't really organized very well.
It's like outer space. You never know when it will end.
Yeah, they had really good intentions here. And I think with just a few tweaks to make sure that this is readable, it could be so much better. Like you start off with this cool space guy floating, and then maybe as you scroll, the background turns black, or like maybe some sort of underlaying darkness so that you can see the text better. It would be a huge improvement. Like that alone would make this so much better.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I do like is how the little spaceman is like moving around.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like more like a natural movement, you know?
Yeah.
Which, to your point, would make it so cool if you could read the text next to him.
Yes.
But to be honest with you, this is something that like I probably would have done before I learned, I don't know, just like some basic best practices, like from just working here.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like the colors. I like the colors. I like the idea of, you know, what he's talking about here. But well, I guess I'm just assuming whomever made it might be the person in that picture. I don't know.
This weird.
Or is it Albert? I can't.
This might be an AI image. I'm not sure.
Because, you know, if you add white hair to it, it kind of looks like Albert Einstein in a Hawaiian shirt. In a way. That's how I immediately saw it, but whatever. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a login.
Oh yeah.
It's a little hard to find.
Yeah. So you hardly even notice the navigation at all, really, because it's blue on blue.
Yeah. Honestly, if they just took everything off and just had like a sentence or something, and maybe the landing pages were, you know, where all of the content was. Cool intro for the site.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of space websites, but not a lot of ocean websites. You know, we kind of ask each other in our fun, like, culture questions, like, do you, like, what is it? I don't think it's aliens, but it's aliens. Or, you know, with the sea people. I don't remember what I put there. But have you ever seen like a website that was more ocean themed than space themed? It's just as fast and scary, I feel, in my mind.
Yeah, I know that FreshBooks, their old website, when you scrolled to the footer, they had like a little fish jump out of the color of the footer, which was like a cute little Easter egg.
Yeah.
I think Laughing Squid, because it's a squid, they at some point had a very oceany vibe going that was kind of cool at the time. Haven't visited that website in a very long time.
What was it called?
Laughing Squid. Let me see.
Why does it sound familiar? I know what that is, but I don't.
I think it's kind of like a blog collection of things here. I don't think it is what it. Maybe it's evolved over time. Here it is now. There's an ad and another ad. So many ads.
Oh
my! This is an ad. This huge thing right at the top. Oh my gosh! This is terrible.
Hey, look, we're using Restream and it's advertising.
Restream.
Restream. You need to
Restream your Restream.
You're getting ripped off.
Yeah. So this is like it's like a place to collect articles, I think.
Okay. While we're on this page, I absolutely cannot stand websites that do this. Like, there's such a good way to like make sure that even if you have ads, that they actually look like, I don't know, part of the website. Maybe this is just a spammy site, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like a lot of content websites will do that. Like one of them that I came across, we just made, like Smack Happy just made some banner ads for a client for UC Today. So like Unified Communications Today. And they have a lot of display ads that they put on their website, but they're very like classy and nicely placed, which I appreciate because I don't know if I speak for all people in my generation and even the one before and after, but ads, I can't do it on websites. I don't want to click on them. I will not because I know they will follow me everywhere.
I'm sure there's a huge part of the population that really hates ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those Raspberry Pis to block the ads on our network here, but because we're in marketing, it blocks too many things I need to look at, like Google Analytics or whatever. So I have it turned off from my desktop computer. But like if I tried to access that same site on my phone, I would not see any of the ads.
Yeah. Although they are still effective. I talk about how I don't like ads, but maybe it's just on social media. But pretty much most of the things that I've been advertised on social media recently, I bought.
Yeah, Instagram can get me too.
It's a problem. The latest thing was like a full set of this really pretty looking and very nice smelling sunscreen, like products. So like sparkly sunscreen.
Yes.
Oh, I have some
Unicorn
sparkly sunscreen.
Right? Unicorn poop or something.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I like sparkles, but everything has sparkles in it. Like I don't want to put it in the video. But there's like a makeup setting mist. Like it's a whole package that came with it, and that has sparkles in it. I don't know. I'm on a sparkle kick. You probably can't see it, but I've been putting this eyeshadow that I bought, also from an ad. It's a rainbow. So I have little rainbow like football reflectors. You know, football players do that. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah.
It does nothing. I just do it because I like to look at it myself, I guess. Anyway, do we want to do another bad website or should we like alternate?
We can talk about another bad one. Speaking of checking out online, I have my least favorite online checkout experience to share.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to see what this is about.
Okay, so this makes me mad because this is my local pizza shop, my neighborhood pizza joint, and they've clearly put a ton of effort and time into their brand. They have a very cool logo, and they have a very cool brand, and then it all goes to shit on their website. This is like a little gallery, so you can see their very cool truck that we see all over town. They also have a brick and mortar location, but they just like phoned it in when they created their website.
And then a lot of restaurants do.
They
a lot of restaurants do.
Yeah, I don't think they see the value in having a good website.
Okay, so this is my favorite orders that I've purposely saved because I like these particular things. And there's a whole bunch of buttons over here, but you can't see them.
Oh, huge fail.
Oh,
I noticed that my cursor was changing, and I was like, oh no, there's where the buttons are.
Oh no,
they did not change the buttons.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, have you already tried telling them about it?
Yeah, but the high schoolers that work at the counter,
they don't care about passing that info on.
too much.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm sure less savvy customers than myself would give up and just recreate their pizza and be frustrated the whole time.
Yeah, I really like. There's a pizza place around here where I will order through their website, and like you said, it's almost like a lot of them will use like something different. Like it's not really their website; it's like another service that's just sort of integrated. The thing that also gets on my nerves about maybe it's more along the lines of like pizza places. A lot of pizza places do it around here anyway. There's like a limited menu on their website, but if you order through like DoorDash or some other food service, they have a larger menu, but it's also not the same stuff that's on their online menu, which is also not the same stuff that's on the actual menu that has everything on it, and some of it's missing. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's just going to be cheese and pepperoni. Like I don't know. I get like so overwhelmed with trying to figure out what I want anyways, and it just makes it more like confusing, I guess, to order anything from there. So I just don't. I'd be like, you get more business if you had a better website.
Yep.
Especially for the socially awkward people. I don't want to leave my house to get a pizza. It's literally 5 minutes from my house. I could probably walk there, but I don't want to. I want to put it in my computer and wait.
Right? Like I could pick up the phone and call them if I wanted to, but I'm a millennial and I abhor phone calls. And I shouldn't have to pick up a phone to order a pizza.
Yeah.
You ever see those like memes that like when you are ordering, you like have it rehearsed, like what you want to say, and then you totally fuck it up.
Right.
That's usually how it goes for me anyway.
Yes.
Always forget something.
I just asked my husband to call the pharmacy to check on a prescription. And I was like, here's exactly what you need to say. Like rehearsed a script so he could talk to the pharmacist. Phone calls are hard.
They are. Yeah. I was thinking about another restaurant, and didn't we just do a restaurant website? It wasn't ordering. There was no ordering, but it was sort of like
the creative solutions one. Is that the one you're thinking of? They do consulting.
No, Swiss Louis, I was thinking.
Oh.
That was the most recent one. I mean, yeah, see that one also too. They have nice websites.
They have a lovely website now.
Wonder who made those.
I feel like somebody.
It's an effort to keep their menu up to date. They update it monthly-ish with new dishes that are seasonal. So every month we're updating both the PDF download and then what they say on their website. But they also don't have online reservations or any kind of DoorDash options. So this is a very simple, website to keep up to date, and it's still like active. Thing we have to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to show it to us real quick so we can see it?
Sure.
We'll put this under the category of websites we like.
Yeah, I think the menu updates is part of why some restaurants probably don't want to do it, because it's too much upkeep.
Between pricing changes and dish changes, I can see how, it's just a lot, and you don't usually have a dedicated web team. Don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they have like 30 minutes a month to do that stuff, that would
Right? That's all it takes.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. This is really cool.
This is beautiful. Marianne designed this menu, and it's lovely. And it's super easy to read on your desktop or your mobile device. That was a big priority, was that, visitors walking around the pier in San Francisco could quickly pull up their menu and it would be readable.
Yeah, I was just going to say it looks easy to read, and my eyeballs are getting older, so that stuff matters to me.
I love the little menu at the bottom, little anchor links to jump around to where you want to go see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or you could download it.
Also cool.
I want to live inside of pasta.
Right?
I want to have a house made of a bowl of pasta.
Yeah, those all look delicious. I am getting hungry looking at those.
Do you know how much pasta I ate while we were working on this website?
Because you're constantly reminded of pasta.
I was like, I just feel like spaghetti tonight, guys. I don't know why.
Yeah. So what's your favorite kind of pasta noodle?
Like the shape,
like a preference
dish.
No, like the shape, like the actual, like pasta as a noodle.
I'm all about
I
thin
don't know how
spaghetti.
to just describe it, but
Thin spaghetti is my jam. It's not angel hair. It's not spaghetti. It's in between. So.
Oh, okay. What about you, Nicole? You have a favorite?
I like a good bow tie.
Okay, so both of you are wrong. The correct answer is all of them.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I really would like to someday make pasta, but I have a feeling it would go similarly to a lot of the things that I try, where I'm like, I get all the stuff, I read all the directions, I watch all the videos, I ask all the grandmotherly advice, I'll refer to the recipes, and it will turn out horrible. And then I'll never want to make it again, and I'll be like, all right, I'll just stick to buying it. But it is very good homemade. Like if you've ever had anybody make you actual pasta, it's pretty good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're all hungry, how about another bad website that might make me lose my appetite?
Yeah. Do you have one ready to go? From you?
Let me think. Which one do I want? Oh, here's one that, okay.
Okay, here we go.
How pretentious is this?
What?
Like, I think that this is real. But the fact that I had to question it, like I was looking and I'm like, no, if you Google the name of this company, that's what comes up in the main search results. Maybe it has something to do with like, oh, we've just had this forever and it just gets people to where they need to go. But like, when I think of Berkshire Hathaway, I think of like real estate and the real estate signs and like people that sell real estate. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. But I'm like, what in the hef is this? It's like a list. And it looks like, what were those old websites that we used to use to make like an AOL landing page? Like an Angel Fire, whatever. Like put a little doll GIF like in the side there with the Berkshire Hathaway.
I think my favorite part is the message at the bottom that if you have any comment about our webpage, you can write to us at the address, but we will not respond. Brilliant. I'm putting that on all of my web pages.
It's fine, I guess, but I just am confused on what's the theory.
I think that this
SEO?
No, I think this is just for investors, and they don't care what it looks like. So
just links,
just a bunch of links that talk about the things. Gosh, these are straight up HTML pages. Oh, that's. Oh, this is so bad. Just lists upon lists. Is there a page with actual? Oh,
I don't think so.
Seriously? Okay, here. This one's gonna. Oh, it's a PDF. It's not even a web page. Wow. It's Charlie's letter. Yep, also PDF. What about this one? Oh, there we go. There's some actual text right all the way to the edge of this page.
Ooh, so they have another website that is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and that's a legit website, but that URL is like bhhs.com.
Maybe this isn't them. Is this not?
I don't know. It's what comes up first if you Google Berkshire Hathaway. It's the same.
Yeah, that is them. Okay. Well,
It's
that
weird that
looks.
they would just let the other website go like that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like, aren't they just fighting themselves for SEO?
I don't know. I do like their colors though.
yeah. At least this one looks like a normal website.
So weird.
Although it is hard to read that text on top of those images.
I don't know that I love home
Oh.
services being in one. There's no extra space in between home and services. It took me a second.
Where?
Underneath the logo and the top.
Oh, yeah. That's just one word. Home services is one word.
Yeah.
Home
It's hard
and
to,
service.
hard to read. Hard to read.
But I also love how the links I clicked on here are now red. Very aggro.
They need some like.
This is a website without a style sheet. This is
Yeah.
just letting your browser style it.
Yep.
Oh.
Although wouldn't these start blue and then go purple? I think
Oh,
those are
maybe.
the defaults.
Yeah.
So they have a little bit of style.
They wanted purple links.
Woof. Yeah, that is definitely.
You know, when somebody has something like on their website that may or may not come to us and ask us for whatever, like anything that even remotely looks like that, I'm like, that's no, that's terrible. Like it's old. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me because it's, we see what great websites look like and how they can function and what that means on the other side of things. But it's like the HTML stuff. As soon as I see an HTML looking website, I'm immediately like, I discredit it in my mind. Like, I'll find something else,
Yeah.
Unless I really, really need to do something with that particular whatever I'm looking for, I might not buy it through the website though. If I have to buy something through them, I don't trust it. I won't put in my data.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times it's going to be like some sort of government website that's going to be old school like that, and you have to interact with it.
Most of them are.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a thing? Like, I don't know, maybe that's not a widely known thing, but a lot of government websites just look like they're like, we don't care. We're the government. You have to deal with this. And here it is. And anything that has a .gov is like up for possibly a bad website design, at least.
Yeah.
I think one of them we had was one of them I picked was weather.gov.
Mm-hmm.
That was one.
Yeah, here, I'll pull that one up.
I don't want to pull up any other current government websites because I don't want to display anything in our video from. Weather is okay. Weather is cool. It's science. However, the website could be cooler.
Yeah, it's definitely old school. Like these graphics are blurry because they're old.
Yes.
Any website that's boxed in like that is like an immediate flag that this has not been touched since the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. I was looking to see if there was like a date down here, but there's not. So, sometimes it'll say like copyright 2003.
It always makes me wonder who actually is in charge of the different like websites. Like for instance, like the National Weather Service website, some random tiny little pocket of some office somewhere. This is like their responsibility to like update it, and they just don't have the resources. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, lots of colors for the key here.
We're gonna get that storm tonight.
Oh, this one here is going to move to Colorado.
Yeah,
I see.
get some rain and snow.
Yeah, I think some of these colors are not different enough.
Oh yeah, like flood warning, flood advisory.
Yeah.
Rip current. Well, I guess rip current, and it seems like all of the ones that are water related are green, which
I don't know why rain is green on a map, but apparently it is.
yeah. Oh, that's true. Because whenever you see that key, like with any news, it sort of is always green is like, but wait, green is like a mild rain. So maybe because there's a scale of how much rain. I don't know. We need a weather person. Tell us.
Yeah. These are also like very small font, and because they're kind of crammed together, like it's kind of hard to see where one ends and the next begins. This is really bad UI. And like also, one of the things that we test for sometimes is for color blindness. And I wonder, these reds and greens, can someone with the red-green color blindness even see, like tell the difference between these two?
They're not gonna have any idea how much rain is coming.
Right?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Again, advertise something that I was like, I want to know how much this rad flame costs because I would love to have this in my house. I don't know, looking at it even now, like while we're sharing, will, I guess, have the experience that I had. But so like when you scroll down and there's that button that pops up, It almost looks like, it's, I don't know. I just like how it was sort of like semi-delayed, and then you get this other
Mhm.
thing, and then like to showcase the sort of like products. If you go to the products,
It's very cool.
Yeah. What if I start playing with fire?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Broken picture.
Oh no. I do really like their videos of fire.
Yeah, I think it just shows what the product is, and
Pretty.
yeah, I didn't really have any other questions, so I was like, I think I just want to buy this, and then I was like, wait, I don't think I can put this in my house because I have an old house. I went down a route of like looking up, I don't know, these kind of cool, newer sort of add-ons that you could use for a house, like doors. I guess I think I might have sent this to both of you on Instagram, but like there was some guy that was sort of walking around an expo talking about doors.
Doors.
The type of doors, like if you have a smaller space, how there's differences in these like Italian-made custom doors with like cool hinges and different ways that they can open, and it just reminded me of like what excites me about what we do. Like when you find those things, it's so like exciting to see like something different,
Yeah, and it's like really high quality.
Mhm. And the images too, like how they did this photography.
Yeah, these are some really pretty interior design things.
Yeah. Honestly, somebody could be selling a turd, and if they had like, good photography and a really nice way to present, like why, I mean, maybe not a turd, but I guess just the it attracts me to it. Attractive things online. Got better chances.
Yeah. I think they've done studies. I don't remember the stats. Maybe I'll try to link to it in the chat when I get a second. Studies about how we make snap judgments about design, and like, the prettier something is, the more likely you'll interact with it, which totally applies to, yeah, that's one of the things that really annoys me for UI. If the page is taking a moment to load and the thing you want to click on is there, but then other things finish loading and something else ends up in that spot, and you end up clicking on the other thing that you didn't intend to click on.
Mhm.
I swear some games do this on purpose because they want you to click on the button to buy the add-on or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's really annoying because I'm always trying to move really fast to do things, and then boom, the page moves and I click on the wrong thing.
Layout shift is the worst.
Mhm.
Can I talk about an Easter egg we found that my family loves on Apple TV?
Mhm.
I set up the Snoopy screensaver. My daughter's obsessed with Snoopy. It's very cute that the next generation has picked up Snoopy. And so cute. They do a really good job of like putting Snoopy in these little animations, and he takes up the whole screen, and it's beautiful artwork, and they've done a nice job with it. Here's what we started noticing. Some brilliant, beautiful human being has like tapped into the weather in our zip code. And so Snoopy now has animations that match the weather. Like it randomly snowed in April of all months, and Snoopy was hanging out in the snow on our TV. When it's raining outside, he's carrying a little umbrella. It's the cutest thing.
Is that one of the newer screensaver options?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it on. I have the aerial videos or like the drone videos or something that just kind of come on. I'll have to check it out. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I
like Snoopy.
really excited. Yeah, it's great.
Such a simple, like little puppy animation that's stood the test of time.
He's still kicking it.
What's the little birdie called?
Woodstock.
Woodstock. That's right. That's what my hair looks like in the morning. Yeah.